So now that we've introduced what is cybersecurity, I'll briefly mention what levels of cybersecurity are there that company and organizations should protect and make sure that no one accesses unless they are authorized to do so. So we have application security, which is how to implement a defense for a company's services and software, basically. So for example, we have different departments in the company, the HR department, the procurement department, the employees department. All of these have different software and systems. Each software can have vulnerabilities that hackers can use. So we need to create a vision, not only protecting these separate systems, but the entire overall applications as well. Another important level is the cloud. I'm sure we have heard of the cloud and what it is, and we can talk about it perhaps at some point in a future lecture. But how to secure our cloud is another important trend and another important level of security. Many companies have a private cloud, which is locally, so they need to secure. And a lot of companies use cloud providers like Microsoft Azure or Amazon AWS. So they have to protect their data on the cloud and the data while moving from their systems to the cloud and back. Another level of security is the data security. So the actual company's data. This has become very valuable in the modern age. Having data is like having gold or oil, and analyzing this data is important. So how do we implement the proper systems to make sure a user is authenticated, meaning they are who they say they are? So if I am Ahmed and I'm logging in, the system must make sure it is really me, not a hacker. And another concept is called authorization. So the concept of authorization means, what is my security clearance level, basically, right? Some senior managers have access to all data. Others might have access to only a small amount of data. So it's important to create a strategy for this as well. Another area, we need to secure our devices, company devices. So the security of personal device and corporate device. For example, a smartphone, laptops, because these are one of the main ways hackers get access, actually. So company network. Network security is also important. So the foundation, the network is infrastructure. So how to protect this and make sure that unauthorized access doesn't come in, okay? And a very important principle is disaster recovery. So how to prepare for the failure of a system or a network or for a hack. We can think of security and cybersecurity as it's like a human's immune system, right? Of course, we will get sick, but it's important to recover quickly and recover correctly to be able to heal and resume work operations normally. So it's critical to create a strategy and a vision, not only preventing, but also recovering. And one of the most important things is user awareness and education. This means awareness among staff and organization, awareness among people, clients, customers, because one of the main ways hackers attack networks and people, as we will see in a few slides, is by tricking people. It's not that people are bad or want to do something evil deliberately. A lot of them are tricked, and we'll give examples how that happens. Okay, so how do hackers get access? Now we've seen what cybersecurity is. We understand in an organization the levels we need to protect. So hackers are basically gangs. It's mafia, right? It's the modern mafia. It's digital. They're very smart, very skilled people, by the way, but they use their experience to do harm or for illegal activities. So a hacker mentality is they want to get access to a digital system or a network or a website and cause some damage. All right. So how do we do this? One very common technique is using a virus on a USB drive, USB disk, flash drive, and inserting this into the network inside the company. So you either infect some employee's device or they send someone to work and he uses this USB. Another approach, it's less common now, but it used to be very common in the past, is called the brute force attack. They use kind of technology to break and hack password, guessing. Just keep guessing, like using AI to hack, basically. But now passwords and authentication is getting stronger, so it's not easy to do this anymore. Although there is a new emerging trend in technology called quantum computing, it will enable this easily in the future if this technology evolves. Another typical type of attack is attacking a website or an email account for staff and users, or stealing a corporate device that already has access. So this is a common way for hackers to steal mobile phone, smartphone, or a device that already has access to the network of a company, and they can go in and see everything and take copies of the data and install any viruses they want.